everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Lizzie. Hope you're doing good, feeling well. The Thanksgiving stuff is up. I don't have very much stuff for Thanksgiving, but it's up nonetheless. I'm just hanging out doing laundry and writing, and then I'm going to go to bed because I have to work tonight. But happy Sunday to all of you. This is a 7-day forecast pick-a-pow. Instead of doing them by signs this week, I'm shaking it up. So this is whenever you find it. Time is irrelevant in the spiritual world, so just count ahead 7 days from now. Starting now until then, this is what could happen for you. So pile 1 is my fingers crossed candle. I didn't put makeup on today either. It was a rough night last night, not going to lie. And pile 2 is the peace candle. Vibe out to each object. And pile 3 is the thumbs up. All these are time stamped in the description box below. I'm going to make a few announcements shortly after this. So if you want to hear what's coming up on the channel, stay tuned. If not, jump right down to the description box below and find your timestamp, and I'll see you at your pile. We'll do this one more time for you. Pile 1 is the fingers crossed. A little bit faster though. Pile 2 is the peace candle. And pile 3 is the thumbs up candle. Alright. Again, description box below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It does help me grow. I'm trying to grow my channel. I would greatly appreciate it if you give me a little nudge up there. Anyway, if you're called to. No pressure. Alright, for the announcements this week, I do have a pick-a-pow waiting. That's been waiting for about 3 weeks, and I just haven't felt it. So if I feel it this week, maybe I'll get the pick-a-pow, but I'm going to just all week organically just come home and draw decks. I don't know what topic we're doing, what's going to come out. I'm probably going to stick to a lot more traditional tarot. I'm going to be making my videos very, very short because it seems like that's the name of the game. People used to want long, in-depth readings, and people just don't. Like, everything's time crunch, so I'm going to try and make I've been saying this for a while, but then I've been fighting it because, like, I send these messages out. I want to give complete messages out. I go all in on all kinds of stuff. That's what sets me apart, that I'm willing to give you full movie-sized readings to dive into things that are really thick, but people just ain't about that. So I'm going to try the short game. I'm really thinking about like this whole social media thing. I've been fighting. I don't want to do, I have a really hard time with TikTok because of the negative connotation it has in society when, the bad part of the TikTok things take off. I don't know if I can support TikTok. There's been a lot of issues. Every social media platform has their shit, right? Nothing's perfect, but I just feel like in the realm of social media, I just feel like TikTok is gross. So I'm not sure. I think I just want to do YouTube and Facebook. I'm really sorry. I know that's old school, but that's my generation. I really don't like Facebook anymore because they're kind of Nazi about shit. So even that I'm on the fence about. YouTube is the last free space, in my opinion. I think I'm going to launch a whole separate Facebook page and call it something else. And I think I'm going to have a couple. I'm thinking of doing a makeup channel. I'm thinking of doing creative writing story channel. And just dividing and conquering that way instead of just having a misfit channel that has a bit of everything, because that doesn't seem to be taking off because people did what are you about? You have 5 million different types of reading. It's what is your page? I'm confused. So I have to clean it up. Like, put different ones. I was just trying to be like a collage of my creative endeavors, because that's kind of like my life. I don't stick with one thing. I never have. I do like 80 million projects and they're all different. I don't like to be predictable, for one. I don't like doing the same shit all the time, and I just have a lot of interests. Like, I'm stepping away from music. Like, I've been helping with music for years. Like, I'll never stop writing music. But I handed off the studio project to someone I trust. Like, after all the beef, like, everything that went down, the fucking place burned down twice. I just feel myself separating from Syracuse, I'm not gonna lie. So, I'm just saying my goodbyes, and my dance community. Like, doing this gig this weekend was really fun. I had a great time, but, it's just not my thing anymore. It's not what I'm about. And I kind of feel like a prop. Like, not that I wasn't, like, I will always be a prop for charity, don't get it twisted. I will fucking shake my booty to raise money, not like a stripper way, but like, I'll pull out my dance hat for charity, sure, and that's what I did, and I'm just leaving it at that for every once in a while, in a blue moon. I'm focusing on, like, fashion. I want to, like, get back into, I have to learn these new fucking sewing machines. Because I learned on an old school foot pedal, like old back in the day. I would make my clothes on stuff that just doesn't exist anymore. Like, I can't even get it repaired because they don't make the parts anymore. It was a Singer. It's good. And I have no idea how to use a modern one. I'm like, what? It just blows my mind that you don't even have to, like, thread the needle. What? Huh? What? How do you not have to thread the needle? I don't understand this. What? It's like, you don't have to play a guitar without a pick. I mean, I guess you don't. But sometimes that would be difficult, right? That's like the same thing. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Where's the needle? How do you... I'm like an old lady. I'm like, what? It turns out all by itself. You don't have to push nothing with your foot? Oh my god. It doesn't make any noise? Like, I am a nerd. Like, it's embarrassing. I'm just bad with technology. Because I learned everything on old school shit. We're poor. We're like 25 years behind all of you rich people. Get that shit on discount racks. Fuck. Anyway, so shorter readings, random readings all week. I'm skipping the Thanksgiving stories because I want to focus on makeup looks for you guys. So all through November, on the weekends, I'm going to try to spit out like 2 or 3 different makeup looks. It's not just for Christmas. Like, I'm going to do, I know not everybody does the traditional holiday, so I know the Jewish faith, their colors are, I think, blue, white, and silver. I think, don't kill me. I'm gonna Google research. I'm gonna find some cool ways for you guys. And Kwanzaa too. I'm gonna be all inclusive. I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna find some colors. I'm gonna come up with some spunky dunky looks for you. I'm gonna focus also on fall colors, so it's not just holidays, like darker, wintry, fall-y vibe makeup looks. Stuff to spice up the office this season for winter. So we'll play around with that, and I'll see how you react to, because again, remember, I'm going to be separating channels. Eventually, Starshine Tarot is just going to be tarot, I promise. But I trust you guys. So I'm like, I want your feedback. Like, should I make a makeup channel? Let me know. You are part of this process too. Even if you don't watch the channel, I'll let you know when it's up, and I'll be like, hey, thanks for helping me. I'm going to give you a shout out on the page if you give me feedback. Like, you are seeing it first. You are on this journey with me. I might find, Catch Me Outside, how about that? And it gets like 10 billion, but whatever. Not 10 billion, but a lot of people saw that shit. And your name's will be on there. So play with me. It might be a miss, flop, and it might be a hit. I'm just gonna let it come out of my soul. I'll find my thing, and when that thing comes, I'll know it. I kind of like the story thing. I'm not gonna lie. And the thought of doing love stories kind of gives me hives. I'm not a gushy person. I tried to put gushy stuff in my book. They're like, this is erotic novels. I'm like, it's realistic. They will love it. Leave it in there. It's end of the world shit. We don't have time for romance. Anyway, but yes, so I'm going to do Christmas stories in December. We're going back to the tarot and stories for the holiday. I just found it hard to really come up with a lot of Thanksgiving stories for one. And two, I want to get those makeup looks out in time for you to actually use them through the whole month of December. So I'm like, I gotta flip the script. I can't do stories and makeup, so check that out. Anyway, let's get into this reading. Thanks for sticking with me if you got this far. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. See you later, pile. Pile 1, you picked the fingers crossed. Alright, keeping up with the shorter themes, you have a very short deck. Or stack, I should say. Your personal growth message for this week. Ooh, my nose is itching. This is going to be good. Connect with fire. That's that burning bowl ritual. Getting rid of toxic. Saging yourself, saging your space, not giving into drama, not trying to reminisce and think about people that hurt you. Just cleansing and clearing this week. Let it burn from your soul. What angers you, what stresses you out, what makes you feel bad about yourself. It's about spirits let that shit go. That's your motto this week. I do have some new decks. If you haven't seen my other readings, I'll show you them real quick. The Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck, very cool deck. I love it. So you're getting one card from that. Namo, changes in the air. So I feel like this is just a change in your attitude of, I'm not taking shit this week. My attitude is cleanse and clear. You could be packing up your ex's shit and leaving that shit on the porch. I kind of feel like that's the vibe. Or you're just I'm starting this week. I'm letting all the past drama from last week, I'm just going to forget about it. This is a fresh week. Changes in the air. You might be letting go of something, or it could be deading a bad habit. I don't know why. Some of you might be deciding to quit smoking this week. Hey, I'm going on year 2 of not smoking. Stick with it. I just say what I hear. It's not for everybody. So, I haven't used this deck in a long time. It's called the Divine Guidance. It's just numbers and art. There's no words. This is a psychic thing that's supposed to help you channel. This is your energy, your vibes. I feel a lot of soft energy from this. Being gentle, being soft, tender, almost patient with yourself. Pamper. I think your energy is just self-love this week, protecting your feelings. I don't know if you've been through something difficult, and this week you're finding almost that Stella got her groove back energy, maybe even feeling this is very feminine to me. But if you're a masculine, this is just talking about being in tune with how you're feeling. And if somebody makes you feel off, you're cutting it this week. You're very in tune with yourself. And if you are a feminine energy, you could be having this very feminine glow up about you. You're just very much in your feminine space. With male or female, I could talk about pampering yourself, like getting a haircut, buying yourself something nice, getting more rest even. So these are my channeled cards. I haven't used them in a while. They're just some sayings that help give me some details about what might be going on for you this week. We have hit the snooze button. So I think you might oversleep this week, so be careful of that. That's a little bit of a warning. But I think you're going to be very drained energetically about work specifically. I don't know if you're just like, I'm dreading this, or there's just going to be a lot on your plate. Try to get as much sleep as possible. Scrambled eggs. Something about your schedule that's going to be mixed up. Like you're going to be scrambling this week, kind of chasing your tail a little bit. But I feel like it's just because you have a lot more on your plate than you usually do. It might just be a busy week for you, or you just have a lot thrown at you. So be prepared for that. Make sure you eat your Wheaties and you get your rest. Bursting pipes. You might lose your temper. You might get stressed out, overwhelmed, because you do have a lot on your plate. There might be an emotional outburst, either from you, someone at work, even that could even be your children. That just, like that's the final straw. Like, I am done. I am over this week. I do feel an element of stress, but at the same time, I do see you taking that time. Like, even if your day, like say it's Monday, you got to get the kids to school, you got to go to work, whatever it is, like your normal day, and you're getting stuff thrown at you and you get home, and maybe you didn't get everything done over the weekend, so you're kind of in the weeds in your own stuff, and you're just like, that could just be like that, like overwhelmed, overflowing with work, projects even. Let's close it out with your tarot. Again, a new deck that I just got if you haven't watched any of the other readings this weekend. The Good Karma Tarot. I love this. I highly recommend it so much. It's $25 or less. Same with the other one I showed you. We have Seven of Cups. So you're going to have a lot thrown at you. A lot of options. I feel like you're going to have to make a lot of fast decisions. I do see a partnership here, so I don't know if you're partnering with someone at work in your workspace and like just really good at delegating and like issuing out orders so that everything gets done. But to me, this is like maybe for some of you, how do I balance this busy work week? And maybe you have like an anniversary or maybe it's like your spouse's birthday or something, but I feel like you're overwhelmed at work, or you just have a lot going on, and you also have an obligation to someone you're dating, so that could be like stressful. You might have to like get them a gift, or you're hosting an event and that could be stressful, like going to work and trying to host something would drive anybody a little nutty. But this could be talking about you could have a lot of interest in who you're going to partner with on a project, or maybe you have a lot of love conquest this week and maybe you're meeting a couple love interests. I don't know, but there's like again, delegating energy of you kind of shifting projects or maybe shifting your schedule. How do I make this all fit to make room for something like a love partnership, like make room for family. A friend could even be coming into town and you like have to scramble. They're like, hey, can I stay with you? And you're like, oh shit, but I have all this stuff to do. Like something's going to pop up, but it's also good because talks about an equal give and take, somebody that you're welcoming. If it comes up like this, it's a bad partnership. So if it is someone with like a surprise visit, I feel like you would be happy to see them even though it's a scramble. If it's a loved one, it's like not, and you are planning something and working, it's not like you're stressed out like, oh, I don't want to do this for them. Like you want it to be good for them, but at the same time it's stressful. You have the Magician, so I feel like for some of you, maybe a meet cute moment, or coming, maybe you're like, I don't know why I'm feeling this. It is kind of like the holiday season. Maybe you're bumping into someone from like high school that maybe you had a crush on, and like something that you like a wish that you maybe not currently wish for, or just somebody you wish would come and you're like, I wish I could meet a nice guy or a nice girl, and maybe you've been saying that for a minute. That might be your week. But I just think overall, I see creative energy, partnerships, delegating work stuff, maybe shifting your schedule around to make a work partnership work or an event work. Nine of Coins, I see money solid for you. If you've been trying to manifest some funds this week, I do see that working out for you or having enough money. But that also talks about completing like almost to the completion line, like you are one step away from success. It's all lining up for you. But I do see with the 7 of Coins and the 9 of Coins at the end of the week, whatever you have thrown at you, whatever decisions you make, I do see you making the right ones. Just make sure you're being professional and you're using your instincts. But yeah, it's going to be a tense week, pile one, but also a good one. I feel like although you're having a lot thrown at you, it's a lot of good stuff too. It might be a lot of excitement that can also feel overwhelming. But, be careful of those emotional outbursts. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. And every day tell yourself, I only have so many hours in a day. And I can only do so much. And I can only control so much. I will do as much as I can. And what will be, and it all works out. Just keep breathing. You got this, pile one. See you next week. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And I hope that you do take those minutes, like take that bath, take a walk outside before the snow comes. If you live in a cold place, like I'm finding myself sneaking out a little bit more at night because I know eventually it's going to be freezing and I ain't going to want to go unless I got to. Anyway, see you next week. Hopefully see you next week. I love you all. Have a great week. Nonetheless, I have faith in you. Deuces! Hey there, pile two. You picked the peace candle. Deuces, I almost said. But it's not the end of the reading. Alright, keeping up with this new shorter theme. It's a very thin stack this week, so let's get into it. Ooh, grounding yourself this week. Really trying to stay and focus on being balanced and centered. Calm and Zen is the name of the game this week for you. If you haven't been watching any of my readings this weekend, I got some new decks. This is the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck. It's super cool. I love it. But this is a card from that. Higher Perception, Passion. Look at you, seeing the signs, seeing something for the truth, seeing for something for what it is this week. Eyes laser focused. Maybe at work you're gonna see a solution that might, get management's attention in the good way, or you're just seeing that you need to rise above something. You're taking the high road with this ground yourself, higher perception. You're staying in the right lane. You're not letting anyone trip you up. Very zen. I like it, pile two. Very much the peaceful one. That was a correct. I just put them on the pile like I didn't look at your cards. Alright, so I know I haven't used this in a while, but this is called the Divine Guidance deck. It has only art and a number. It's to help me channel. This is going to tell me your vibes this week. To me, I'm seeing rings being tossed in the air. It's kind of like maybe everything's getting tossed up in the air. Maybe a little bit of chaos. But in the chaos, you find clarity. Or it could mean this is you like networking and just putting yourself out there in as many projects or aspects as you can. But 5 talks about change. You're spiraling into new chapters, into new directions. You could have offers. You could be making ripples. Making positive changes and effects this week that put you, like I said, either in like management's attention or like people are paying attention to your good work here and your zen vibes. You're calm in the storm. This is my own made deck. I haven't used it in a while. It's just sayings that are going to help me figure out what's going on with you this week. I have offsides, double layered cake, and rain on my parade. So yeah, someone's going to, I feel like a little haterade. I'm not going to lie. Maybe you have people coming at you from all directions. I feel like in life, the more zen you are and the more happy you are, people get irritated by that because they reflect that they're not happy, but they can't admit that to themselves yet. So now they just got to turn all their attention to just being jerks to you. You just have a lot of adversity, or somebody's trying to just be an asshole this week. There's no way to sugarcoat it. They're trying to rain on your success, make you feel bad about these changes. They're overstepping, maybe trying to control you, giving unwarranted opinions, trying to tell you what to do, maybe saying something offensive. I really think that you should not react, because I feel like the whole point of it is to get a reaction, make you look bad. Double layered cake to me is like, they're not going to try once, they might try twice. They're like trying to build, they're trying to serve you a bomb and let it blow up in your face. Just realize, and I think that's what you're seeing. You're seeing what they're doing. Like, maybe they're trying to always complain and to make you look like a bad leader, or I don't know. They're just maybe super jealous of your success. This could be someone at work. This could be an ex. This could be a family member. This could be a friend. Somebody who isn't liking the good stuff coming in, doesn't like this zen you, doesn't like seeing you happy, doesn't like that you see through them. Just keep building yourself up. Like, keep focused on yourself, and I think you'll be all right. But let's close it out with the tarot with the new deck. Again, if you haven't watched my readings, this is another new deck, the Good Karma Tarot. I love this one. I love it. That one and the Light Seers Tarot are my favorite. Ooh, heavy burden. Yeah, there's going to be some complication. There's going to be some drama. There's going to be some fucking stress. But here you are as the High Priestess, seeing right through it. Either you see it coming, or you see exactly what they're doing, or you see a way to get around it, or all of the above. Because I see you doing exactly what you need to do to make yourself protected and do well, but at the same time, keep in mind that snake, that person that's trying to rain on your parade, is just trying to take success for themselves, just trying to take credit for themselves, just trying to make you look bad. And I do see you seeing this person for who they are, but it's still going to be a pain in the ass. I'm not going to lie. And Four of Coins, I see you keeping to yourself. I see you winning. See how this person's trying to take from you? This is you seeing what they're trying to take and you protecting it so that they can't take it. So overall, just stay in the light, stay positive, see the truth of this person, don't give them a reaction, stay cool, calm, and collected. And I feel like what they tried to do to you will backfire on them, because they're not getting the reaction that they want from you. So although I do feel good things for this week, I also feel a lot of bullshit. We all hate those weeks, but I feel like with this warning, you're going to be on it. You're going to be like, there's that asshole. This is the thing. This is the thing, and I'm ahead of it. And you will know. This is why readings happened and why you found them. So I hope it was helpful. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. What the? I am trying to grow my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you to all of my subscribers. I love you, appreciate you, and I will see you all next time. Bye, Pile 2. I'm Pile 3. You picked thumbs up. Let's see. Keeping with the shorter theme, it's a very teeny little stack, but let's get into it. Ooh, create art. Look at your creative vibes flying off the charts this week. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of creative energy. This person is painting, so you could literally be painting this week, but it could be anything. It could be writing, it could be singing, it could be making things out of clay or pottery, decorating your house. It's creative. Putting up your holiday decoration, that's creative. Making creative ornaments with your kids. Anything. You're just like, I just feel like the holidays are here. Let's do some crafts. I feel like for some of you, or you're just an artist and you're like, the holiday season is making me want to write stuff. I don't know. I'm just feeling a good bubbly energy, which I like. If you haven't been watching any of my readings this weekend, I got a few new decks. This one we're using right now is the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck. I love it. Bliss, trust. I like this. This is definitely the thumbs up. Again, I just set the candles down. I didn't look at the piles, and they seem to be lining up very accurately. I just see you in your creative bliss. Like maybe you have some time off and you're just like, yeah, I get to do what I want to do. Like I get to unwind and just be in my zone. Why am I hearing AutoZone? I don't know. That's a commercial. But anyway, or this is like coming out of writer's block, or this is like finally nailing that passion project, getting the promotion you want. If you're like a writer and like a reporter, like getting the story you've been itching to write, like this is you just trusting the process, going with the flow, and getting that creativeness out of your body. But again, with this, I'm feeling, the holiday season. I don't know why. Whatever. I like it. All right, so this is my Divine Guidance deck. I don't use it a lot, but it's just art and numbers. And it's going to tell me your vibes this week. Love it. This just freaked me out. It's like the devil. So, you might be facing your shadow side. You might be releasing pain through art. I heard codependency. Mixing of rounds. It's like you're having like out of body experiences creatively. Like I don't know if you're having crazy dreams and it inspires you to do something, but it's like an outer body experience. You're just very tapped in. I can't even speak. Tapped in with your higher self this week. But I also feel like, let's get more, because there is a little devilish vibe and I don't really like it. We'll find out. This is a deck I made. They're just sayings to help me figure out what might be going on with you. We have running shoes, calling soul tribe, and the main course. So I do see you running away from something. Or maybe something's running away from you because you're light and vibrant and they're like the literal devil. And maybe they're like, oh, I can't fuck with that. I think you're just running away from dark energies, drama, anything that's going to compete with this. I'm in create mode. You're like protecting the F out of that, and you're running away from this devil, stressful, whatever energy it is. Calling soul tribe, so there might be some feeling the need to maybe go home and visit, calling in friends, spend time with people, your people, create with them. It is the holiday season. I just feel like this sense of I want to bond with my family. I want to spend time with my family. Maybe you're running away from work. Maybe you're finally taking that time off of work. I just see you like not wanting to be at work this week, just wanting to be. Maybe you're not at work. Maybe that's the whole point. Maybe you're on vacation. Or this devil energy could be you, like constantly torn of, I want to create, I want to spend time with my family. You could have a lot on your plate this week too. The main course, like something you've, like think about making a main course. Like it takes work. takes energy, takes effort. You've been building towards this. Maybe it's something artistic, something you've created. Maybe this is like the week you're having like an art show or something. Let's get some more and see what the tarot says. Again, another new deck that I got this weekend. I love it. The Good Karma Tarot. Quickly becoming a favorite. Three of Swords. Oof, there might be a hard decision. You might have to break someone's heart, or your heart might get broken. Maybe someone could run away from you or run away from a project. Ace of Cups, but we have an offer on the table. Oh my God. I did not look at your cards, I swear, but didn't I say like that looks like a fucking devil? It creeped me out. Yeah. There's like I'm so confused by this right now. Let me just channel for a second. Getting pulled in two directions, but it's clearly a part of your reading. Two of Wands. You're pulled in two different directions. It's like you're breaking your own heart here. You want to create, maybe with someone or something. I feel like this week is about you might be telling someone, like, I'm done. Like, I'm done with the situation. You're the fucking devil. You're not who I want to. I don't mean to laugh, but I mean, I'm seeing it three ways, and I don't know which way to go, so I think I'm just going to say all three ways. Because you know I do that. It's collective. One way. Running shoes, calling soul tribe. Your heart has been broken. You've just kind of been doing your own thing. You've been running away from love because you haven't been healed. Your codependency, this is like you want to offer a love, but you're still living in that pain of I don't want to get my heart broken. And you have a choice to make, maybe with a love situation this week, or just in general of if you're ready to let anyone in as far as new work partnerships, friends, or a lover. I feel like there's an energy of I need to defend myself or I need to protect my work. Maybe it isn't about love. Maybe this is, okay, way two. And leading into that is like a work thing. You could have built something with someone and maybe they took credit for it, or maybe they pulled out at the last second. Or maybe they rejected your offer. Because of some codependency that maybe you have or they have. Or they said yes, but it has a lot of conditions to it and you need to make a decision. Whether it would be worthy of you even investing in that offer. And then the third way is like someone who broke your heart could be coming back with an offer, but remember that they're the fucking devil. And I mean, the choice is yours at the end of the day if that is your decision, whether you're going to accept a second chance and go back with this person. Yeah, the third way I'm seeing it is just somebody who broke your heart, who did you dirty, coming in with a new offer of love. I don't feel like their intentions are pure with the devil behind it. And you might be a bit perplexed about taking them back. But we do have, remember, running shoes, calling soul tribe, and the main course. The main course might be somebody you actually want to be with, or a job or collaboration you actually want to do, but you're trying to run away from something that's literal devil, that you have codependency, that you don't want to offer your cup to anymore, something that's bringing you down. You want to call in people that you want to create with, that you feel good about, and you don't feel good about where you're at. So I do feel like either this week you're speaking up about that or you're literally moving this week. I don't know which way it is for you. Again, this is collective. Only take the way that's true for you, or try a different pile. I know this one was a bit confusing, but I think it's just speaking to a large group, since I only did 3 this week and there's so many astrology signs. Overall, beware of codependencies and addictions that might trip up any offers that you make. Don't self-sabotage on anything that you want and feel good about, and anything that you feel bad or toxic about, I would just avoid it this week because you're very sensitive. But you do have a decision or a new direction to choose. Don't trip yourself up on it too long, because I feel like one broke your heart and one is a good solid offer. Again, I don't know if that's love or business, but you will know. Be leery of the one that brings you pain. I hope this was helpful. I hope you liked it, and I hope, despite all of the hardships that might pop up, I do see a lot of good stuff, a lot of creative vibes, being inspired, muse energy. So there is good in it too. So just follow your heart. Anyone that makes your heart feel bad, avoid. And anything that is feeling good to you and you feel the need to make an offer to, or if someone makes an offer to you and you feel good about it, I feel like that's the decision you should make. Hopefully that was helpful, but the decision is ultimately yours. You have to make it for yourself and your life. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. I am trying to grow my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you to all of my subscribers and the people who view me and comment and email, and everybody. I love you and I appreciate you, and I hope we all have a good week. See you next time. Love and light. Be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. This world needs some more kindness. Like a lot more. Like more than a spoonful of sugar. Like a truckload of sugar. See you all soon. Bye.